day Jesus told a parable about two men, and one of them was just like what I've just described. And he was a Pharisee and was doing everything right, and everything was going perfect for him. And he was probably a high-ranking member of his synagogue. He was impressing the religious leaders, his families and friends, and anyone who would see him. And he was one that was probably always at the front in the synagogue, just, the type of person who was really self-righteous and full of themselves. Well, this is what Jesus had to say about those two men, and him in particular is what we're going to look at. Two men went up into the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee and the other one a publican. Now, in case you don't know, a publican was a despised Jewish tax collector who collected taxes for the Romans and essentially pocketed some for himself. All right, let's continue on. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself: God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. I fast twice in a week. I give tithes of all that I possess. And the publican, standing afar off, would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.